See, so what is that reactjs and why it is important nowadays? In every interview, they're expecting the questions on reactjs. Easy introduction, everyone can understand. The Java students can easily learn reactjs. Why? I'll explain. Simple. See, reactjs is a JavaScript framework. Front-end frameworks is called reactjs. After completion of a JavaScript, we need to learn reactjs. It's an open source library. Open source in the sense free, simply to say. See, reactjs is used to build reusable UI components. Sir, what is that reusable UI components? Simple one. See here, component in the sense, in a beginning of HTML, I explained one thing. What is that? Suppose if I just write BR, break, how it is giving line break? How it is giving line break? Suppose whenever you are just writing HR slash, automatically how it is drawing horizontal line on the web page. Reason is simple. Behind every tag, there is a lot of code. We are just code is there here. So many lines of code is there. Sir, what is the code they have written? We don't know and we don't want. So once you define the code, if you want to execute this code, whenever you are writing the tag like this, automatically this code will execute. This is actually called reusability. This is component. Consider. This is component. Consider. If you want to reuse this component continuously, whenever you want, you can use it. Whenever you want, you can use it. Whenever you want, you can use it. Just if you write like this, it will execute. If you write like this, it will execute. That is simply called reusable component. Something you define by just calling wherever you can write. See, simply to say method is for reusability. Simply we are saying reusability. Suppose if you are writing prime number logic, prime n, inside a lot of code you will write. Whenever you want to use that one, you just call by just calling prime, checking prime or not, checking prime or not. What is this? Reusability. Instead of writing lot of code, right, n number of times, simply we are reusing that code. By calling that, we are reusing that code. Is a simple one. Got it? That is. Now here, just to say, next one is reactjs is a front-end library responsible for view layer only. View layer means what? HTML, CSS, JavaScript is responsible to perform client-side operations only. This is client. Is a server, is always Java and .NET. React.js is always responsible for front end. Responsible for front end, that is. Got it? Is a one. Next. Sir, React application. Sir, what is this React application? It is made up of multiple components. Let me explain that first. What is that multiple components? Whenever you are developing one application, Suppose this is one page. Normally, how a web page will be. This is header. Suppose here we are giving some information, phone numbers and all. This is header. This is footer for that web page. And this is like a left side bar. And this is a right side bar. Simply, we can say that this is in a web page title bar, and this we can call it as a header, and this we can call it as a footer, and this is a left side bar, and this is called a right side bar, is a right side bar like this. Okay, now when here we are just writing that web page content is a web page content we are writing, simply to say. Got it? Now, now here in reactjs, how we are doing means what? This is one component, 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 and this is one component. So we are designing the view like a web page as a collection of components, and one advantage is what? In reactjs, suppose if you change the content of this one, only this will refresh, only this will affect. It will not disturb this, it will not disturb this, it will not disturb this, and it will not disturb this. Simply, what is the content, what is the area you are modifying in the web page, only that will refresh, only that will affect. So no need to load unnecessary contents every time whenever we are modifying the page. That is advantage. That is the advantage. So each React component output is a small reusable piece. Components are heart of React applications. React.js uses virtual DOM based mechanism. So first of all, we should know, sir, what is DOM? The first foremost question they will ask about React, what is DOM? What is this mechanism? Simple. Normally, suppose if there is a HTML page, here one paragraph is there, some content is there, content is a paragraph, and here one label is there. Suppose consider is a label, suppose enter name, label is there. Okay, label like this, so many elements are there on the web page. What is DOM? Is a web page, na? Complete web page they mentioned as a document object. Document means object. Web page is a document object, and this document object has so many methods. By using the methods, we can collect the data. Sir, I want to display the message. Document dot write hello. Document means web page, na? So that hello message will write onto the web page simply. Sir, here I am writing one text box. input type is equal to text, name is equal to some text box name I am giving user, something like this. Document dot get element by name. Suppose one method is there. Whenever you are passing this name, you will get the value of this one. Whatever they enter in the text box, you can collect. No, sir. For example, here I'm giving one paragraph. ID is equal to something like ABC. Something like ABC. And I'm not writing anything, make it empty. Simply, if you write a document dot inner HTML, of something like ID equal to, if you write hello, then automatically this information will write in between the paragraph. Sir, I want to add one paragraph. You can add one paragraph. Sir, I want to remove one paragraph. You can remove. Why they introduced DOM means what? With the ability of DOM, document object model, JavaScript can do anything with web page. JavaScript, this is a web page, HTML page, can do anything, getting the data, displaying the data, delete the contents, add the content, any operation. That is actually called DOM. Here, this one, sir, I want to get document.id. By using the tag names also we can give all the tag names and all you will understand. Class names, content you will add inner HTML. No, sir, directly I'll add some style. Any operation you can do. Not only this, so many are there. I just given only few. Only few. So document contains what? Hierarchy, if they write, easy. What is a hierarchy? Overall, we can say that document. Anchor is a separate tag. Link is a separate tag. Suppose is a form is there. Na? Form, so many are there. Text box, text area, checkbox, radio. Suppose select is there. Select again, sub option is there. Select is a sub option is there. So we can easily understand. We can easily understand like this. This is okay. Now, JavaScript can modify HTML elements and attributes, can modify CSS code, can add new HTML elements and remove existing elements, can react to HTML events, can create new events. Any operation we can do. Any operation we can do with this JavaScript. That is okay. Simply, this is the one simple example I am writing just to make you understand. One HTML code, sorry, one HTML code. See H1 heading tag is there. H1. Okay, now for this heading, I'm giving one ID. From the script, with the help of this ID, get element by ID name, I'm changing that color, CSS color. CSS. Just a simple example. Simple example. It's not showing. Advanced one. See. Is color it is doing like this. Okay. Just to say any operation we can do. That is. Now, sir, how to set up that React? How to set up that React? What all the things we need to install also, I'll explain. First, we need to download and install this npm node package manager. That is Node.js we need to download. Node.js. I already told you in a Visual Studio Code, whenever I explain the things, we are executing with the npm only. If not yet installed, very easy. Just Node.js download. Node.js download. Directly Windows installer is there. Download, just installation. Once download completes, this one. Once download complete, just click on that one. Then installation will start. Just it is calculating that system resources available or not, everything it is checking. See, this setup wizard will install Node.js on your computer. Next, accept the license agreement. Next, in that program files Node.js. Next, automatically add the necessary tools. Install. That is, first of all, Node.js we need to install before we set up the reactjs, because what all the necessary things will collect by this npm only. We can create with a all React applications will run with a Node only, Node.js only. It will take some time. After that, any location, suppose just take the D drive, open that D drive in a command prompt. Easy way. Just do it. Something which is already installed. So first it will remove that files which are already present, and then it is reinstalling. Is doing like this. Successfully installed, finish. Now, how can you create that first simple application? Just complete this. Done. Close it. Now, here it is, create a React with the name folder React in your D drive. Suppose in my D drive, if it is already there, no, it's not there. I'm creating one folder, new folder name is a React. I'm just creating the folder name is a React. Got it? Now, let's go to the D drive. Command prompt means what? You know, just here it is a search for run or command prompt directly. First run, then cmd will open the command prompt. Now, how to go to the D drive, sir? D colon enter. Now we are in D drive. We are in D drive. Now change to that in D drive React we created na? CD change directory to React. Now we are in React folder. using npm node package manager, initializing that React app using that folder called reactjs. When we are writing this one, automatically what all the things required, what all the required things, it will ask. Create React app, just say yes, and then it will collect all the things and it will install the first. Taking so much time, but how to create and all, I'll explain. Okay, is a completed. Correct. See here now, once it is done, once it is completed, if you go there in React.js folder will come, because we have given the name with a all packages included. All. Here you can see that source files and everything. App.js, here only we can write the code. I'll explain. And everything we will mention from the index.js. This thing also I'll explain clearly. But now how can we execute this one? directly you can execute this, or you can load from the Visual Studio Code. Open Visual Studio Code, open React folder from Visual Studio Code. If directly is there, just right click, open with option if it is showing that is a Visual Studio. For few people directly it will show that Visual Studio Code. If it is showing, then you can change it, or else directly open that Visual Studio Code. Once you open, then open that React folder. Is the left side, it will give the options. Left side, it will give the options here. No folder opened yet. Open folder. Go to that location, D drive, React, select folder. Then just it will refresh and it will show. reactjs will come. Here in a source, all files it will show. Here we write the code. Initially, we start from app.js. This is the one. It will show some logo, some predefined is there. So how can we start the server? Node.js is nothing but node is the server where we are executing the code. Go to the terminal. New terminal is there. New terminal. Whenever you click on new terminal, it will give that path. Just wait, it will come. D React. But we are in React.js now. Go to that CD React.js. Now we are in folder React.js. Simply to say npm start. It automatically starts the server and it will open the web page. Open the web page, and on the web page it will display this information. Starting that development server. See, by default, the port number is a 3000 in localhost. It will open that at port number is a 3000. At port number is a 3000. It will show that information. Whatever the content here is there, this information logic will display here. Just wait, it is taking some time. This is the one. Just image scrolling, app.js and everything. If you want to add some code anywhere, you just add the code in place of learn React or any location. That is also I mentioned very clearly. Step by step I have created. Start the terminal, go to reactjs, npm start. It will show that something if you want to add in this one, just in place of this learn React, I'm giving this welcome to Amritsar Technologies. Simply I'm giving this one. Just whenever you save it, compiled successfully, just save Control S, then automatically it will change. See, instant reaction. No need to run it again and again. If you modify, then automatically it will change. When you modify, then automatically it will change. See, suppose I'm doing like this. Just wait. Suppose here I'm writing. Just welcome to Amirpet. Just whenever it is successfully saved, then it will change here. Instant reaction, it will show. Is the simple one. Today, everyone just create this setup. From tomorrow onwards, what are the components, class components, functional components, everything. Along with this, all the JavaScript related concepts I'll explain so that parallelly we can learn both. Okay, you can leave.